Hi there, welcome back to my channel. This is Reika Does Blender. I am Reika and today we are going to continue with the fairy scene. So we have modeled the butterfly last time and today we are going to texture paint it. So this is where we left off last time. I'm in the layout workspace and I am going to start with butterfly's body. So select the body of the butterfly. I'm going to click on my UV editing workspace. I'm going to press U and Smart UV project. Now for this, you have to have all of the faces selected in your object. So make sure if it's not, then you press A and that will select it all. Now with the Smart UV project, I'm going to leave 0.06 as the island margin and click on Unwrap. This is the body unwrapped. I'm going to click on create a new image, call it body, and I'm going to change the dimensions to 2048 by 2048, untick the alpha and click on new image. Okay, great. And then edit a new material, call it B body, so butterfly body, and click on Shift A to add texture, image texture. So same as we did it before with the rest of the objects. And from the drop-down menu, I'm going to choose body, which is this image that we have created, the unwrapped UV image, and then plug it into the base color. Now let's go to the texture paint mode. And what I'm going to do is click on my fill brush and go to the middle of the color wheel, so roughly here, and I'm going to choose a dark gray color for the body, almost black but not quite black, and just click on the butterfly's body and go to material preview mode so you can actually see the result. Okay, so that's great. Make sure you click on the image, save image as into your folder, and now if you go to render view, then you can see that the body has been colored. Okay, great. Right, go back to object mode and we will repeat the texture paint on the eyes. So first of all, let's click on X, go to edit mode, make sure it's all selected. It will only select one of the eyes because we have a mirror modifier on it. So whatever I do with this eye, it will happen to this one as well. So press U for Smart UV project, leave it on 0.06 island margin and unwrap. And I already had it unwrapped, but it's okay, you can do it again. Click on new image, I'll call it B eyes, leave the settings as they are, and new image, and then create a new material, Shift A to add texture, image texture. Drop down menu, B eyes, and just plug it in. And then we go to the texture paint. And again, I'm going to leave it on my fill brush. If you don't remember, you can also choose your brushes from this drop down menu. Leave it on the color, and I'm going to make this a little bit darker like this and just fill out the eyes, and that's it. And click on image, save as image, and that's it. Okay, next object. Go back to object mode, click on the antenna. Again, the antenna also has a mirror modifier, so click on the antenna, go to edit mode, make sure it's all selected. If not, press A, and then press U, Smart UV project. But before you do that, make sure you remove this image. So press U, Smart UV project, leave the island margin and click on unwrap. And these are our antennas. New image, B antenna, leave the settings as they are, and new image. And add the new material, Shift A to add texture, image texture, select B antenna from the drop down and just plug it in. And now go to texture paint, and I'm going to use the same color as I used for the eyes. So go to tools, color, use the same color and just click on the antenna. Right, so obviously these are very, very small objects and they are barely visible. This is why I don't spend too much time on painting them. And now save image as we did before. And that's done. Go back to object mode, and now I'm going to choose the wings. Make sure to remove this image, go to edit mode, A to select all. If it's not selected, press U, Smart UV project, and unwrap. And create a new image, B wings, new image. Add the new material, B wings, Now I'm just realizing that I did not name the rest of the materials, but that's fine. We can do that in a second. So Shift-A to add texture, image texture, and select the wings and plug it in. Right, so I'm gonna go back to object mode for a second. Just click on the eyes and name it the eyes. And click on the antenna and name it the antenna. Okay, great. So click on the wings again and go to texture paint mode. Right, so what I'm going to do now, zoom out a little bit. Actually, I'm going to isolate my object. So press slash on your numpad. And because I rotated it earlier, if I press front view, it's not going to actually show me the front of the butterfly. So I need to just hold down my middle mouse button and just rotate it a little bit like this. Okay, great. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my fill brush, but instead of color, I'm going to choose gradient. So we've done gradient before. Let's choose the colors for it. So first of all, click on this slider and then click on this black area. So you can see the first color is black. So we want to change that. And I want it to be a dark bluish color, something like this. And then click on the second slider. And this one, I want it to be something like this. So like a really saturated blue color. Actually, I'm gonna go back to this one as well and make sure the saturation, okay, it's full. The gradient fill mode should be linear, but this one, I'm going to change to ease. And now what I'm going to do is draw a line from here to around here, and that's filled up my butterfly. Now I'm going to change my brush to a paint hard brush, and I'm going to go with completely black. I leave the strength on 1, change the size of my brush, and just draw a frame onto my butterfly wing and color there as well in the middle. And maybe just from here, make it a little bit thicker. And that's great. And now I'm going to resize my brush to a very small size. I'm going to draw a pattern like this. And one down here as well. Resize my brush and just going to separate the bottom and the top of the butterfly. Resize my brush again and just draw these little patterns onto the wing. And here, just going to draw one like this. Right, so what I want to do now is just color these bits, so paint them black. So I'm going to speed up the footage. And here as well. Okay, great. And that's it. That's my butterfly. So make sure that you save the image. Save the wings. And that's great. Okay, now go back to object mode. Let's go have a look at the rendered view. My mushrooms are a little bit too strong, so I'm going to bring their emission down to around 50. That's much better. And this guy, I'm going to rotate on the Z axis so it faces the butterfly. So RZ and just turn it a little bit. And maybe this guy as well. It's facing the wrong direction. That's much better. Right. Let's remove the images from here and click on the wings again. Go back to edit mode. A to select all, U, Smart UV project, island margin 0.06 and unwrap. And now we have a new UV image. Create a new image, call it butterfly wings emission, and create a new image. Here, press Shift-A to add, texture, image texture, and choose butterfly wings emission. Now this one, we will plug it into the emission tab there. And I'm going to pull up the strength to around, let's say 25 for now. go to object mode. Actually, let's go straight to texture paint mode. And I'm going to leave it on my paint hard brush. Choose a color like this. Not going to matter too much because it's going to be an emission. So it's going to be very bright. Isolate my object. Change the size of my brush. And I'm just going to paint some dots onto my butterfly. They are all different size. Put one here, maybe some here. Let's put a big one down here. And you can put some lines as well. Some blobs, maybe one here. And one here. Okay, great. I think that's enough. Maybe just a little one here and a little one here. Go to your image, save as image. And now if you go to render view, your butterfly wings should have an emission. That's beautiful. Okay, you can also change the strength of the emission, and that's great. Okay, so I'm going to go back to layout mode and go to render view and just check how my butterfly looks. I think that's great. So at the same time, if you go back to shading workspace and go to render view and choose your world. So we earlier set up the HDRI and I've just changed the rotation on the Z because the sun part was behind my scene. And I think it just looks a little bit better if it's on the front. So that's our scene right now. We still need to add some lights to make it look so much better. So this is going to be in the next lecture. If you enjoyed this tutorial, make sure to give me a like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching and see you next time.